Our blue planet is sending us signals subtle yet profound. The oceans, covering most of Earth, are shifting in ways we can no longer ignore. Scientists are listening closely, using satellites and robotic floats to track these changes. Their data reveals a startling truth: the ocean is warming and fast. For millennia, oceans have stabilized our climate, absorbing heat and distributing it worldwide. But now, we're seeing signs that this buffering power is reaching its limits. The deep ocean's secrets are surfacing, and their message is urgent. The scale of our oceans is immense, home to a web of life from plankton to whales. When one part of this system is disturbed, the effects ripple outward. Recent discoveries about ocean heating are not just scientific curiosities, they're warnings. These changes threaten the health of the entire planet. Our future is tied to the fate of the oceans. The whispers from the deep are growing louder. We must learn to listen and act. The ocean's story is becoming clearer each day. Patterns of warmth are spreading in unexpected ways. This is a new chapter in Earth's history. The time to pay attention is now. Our survival depends on it. Scientists have identified two vast ocean bands heating up at an alarming rate. One stretches across the North Pacific, a critical habitat influencing weather and marine life. The other circles the Southern Ocean, the wild expanse around Antarctica. These aren't isolated patches, they're vital arteries of our planet. The Southern Ocean connects the world's major seas and regulates heat and carbon dioxide. Warming here threatens Antarctic ice and global sea levels. The North Pacific Band impacts fisheries and major climate patterns like El Niño. These zones are warming fastest in their upper layers, where most marine life thrives, but the heat is also sinking deeper, with effects that will last centuries. Once the deep ocean warms, it takes millennia to cool. The changes we cause now will echo for generations. The Southern Ocean's ability to absorb carbon dioxide is at risk. If it falters, more CO2 stays in the atmosphere, accelerating global warming. These fiery belts are a clear warning. The importance of these ocean bands cannot be overstated. They are the pulse of our planet's climate. Their message is urgent. We must listen. Ocean temperatures in these bands are rising at record-breaking rates. Comparing today's data with decades of records reveals a dramatic acceleration. In some areas, surface temperatures have climbed by several degrees Celsius. For marine life, even small increases can be catastrophic. Many species are adapted to stable temperatures. Sudden changes push them past their limits. This isn't just a new high, it's a fundamental shift. Sophisticated technology, like the Argo array and satellites, gives us a 3D view of this warming. These tools confirm the unusual speed and scale of the change. Oceans usually change slowly, thanks to their vast size and thermal inertia. The fact that we're seeing such rapid warming means an immense amount of extra heat is entering the system. This heat is not random, it's a direct result of changes in Earth's energy balance. The evidence is robust and deeply concerning. The oceans are absorbing more heat than ever before. This is a warning we cannot ignore. The pace of change is unprecedented. The consequences are global. The time to act is now. The main driver of ocean heating is clear greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide and methane trap heat, acting like a blanket around Earth. Human activities, burning fossil fuels and deforestation, are the primary sources. Over 90% of the extra heat has been absorbed by the ocean since the 1970s. Without this, our atmosphere would be far hotter. But the ocean's service comes at a steep cost to marine life. Natural climate patterns like El Niño can cause temporary spikes in ocean temperatures. But these are short-lived compared to the persistent human-driven warming we see now. The current record heating is part of a long-term trend. The scientific consensus is overwhelming. Human emissions are the cause. The ocean bands are barometers of our planet's heat stress. Understanding these causes is the first step to solutions. We must address the root problem: greenhouse gas emissions. The oceans are taking the heat for us, but they can only do so much. The pressure is mounting. The world must respond. The impacts of warming ocean bands are profound. Coral reefs, the rainforests of the sea, are bleaching and dying as temperatures rise. This devastates countless species that depend on reefs for survival. Warmer waters fuel more powerful storms: hurricanes, cyclones, and typhoons. These storms bring heavier rainfall, flooding, and greater risks for coastal communities. The economic and human costs are enormous. Fish populations are shifting as their habitats warm, disrupting fisheries worldwide. Some species can't adapt or move fast enough, leading to declines. The entire marine food web is being altered. Millions depend on healthy fish stocks for their livelihoods. Warming oceans also disrupt global weather patterns. Ocean currents, like a conveyor belt, move heat around the planet. Changes in temperature can disrupt these currents, causing droughts in some regions and floods in others. The interconnectedness of the ocean climate system means local changes have global effects. Our weather is becoming less predictable. The stakes are rising for everyone. The health of the oceans is the health of the planet. The impacts are already here. The time to act is shrinking. We must respond before the damage is irreversible. The world is watching. The challenge is immense, but solutions are within reach. The most crucial step: reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Transitioning from fossil fuels to renewables like solar and wind is essential. Every ton of carbon dioxide we keep out of the atmosphere helps. Governments must lead with strong policies, carbon pricing, clean energy incentives, and public transport investment. International agreements like the Paris Agreement set the stage, but real action is needed. Protecting and restoring forests and wetlands helps absorb carbon. Supporting scientific research and innovation is vital for understanding and adapting to change. New technologies can help capture carbon and build resilient marine ecosystems. Individuals matter too. Reducing personal carbon footprints, supporting sustainable businesses, and raising awareness all add up. Collective action creates powerful change. We are not just observers, we are participants. The future depends on choices we make now. Knowledge empowers us to act. The path forward is clear, we must walk it together. The oceans need our help. Let's rise to the challenge. The science is clear, our oceans are changing fast. These massive warming bands are a stark warning, but knowledge is power, and it should inspire action, not despair. The future of our oceans and our planet is still unwritten. We have a responsibility to be wise stewards of this blue world. The health of the oceans is directly linked to our own well-being. Protecting them is an act of self-preservation. Nature is resilient. If we reduce pressure, it can heal. Marine protected areas, pollution reduction, and habitat restoration all help. Combined with deep emissions cuts, these actions can turn the tide. The window for action is narrowing, but hope remains. Let's work together. Scientists, policymakers, businesses, and citizens, we must forge a new relationship with our oceans built on respect and care. By understanding the science and acting on it, we can secure a healthy blue future. Our oceans are calling. Let's answer.